In this problem, I can see that I need to use trigonometric ratios to name the ratio b over c in two different ways. Well, if I'm going to use trig ratios, I know that I have to use an angle, and I am not allowed to use this angle here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cover that up because I know we never use the box angle or the 90-degree angle for any of our trig ratios. So that means I can use angle A right here as one way to do this, and I can say, okay, labeling all of the triangle here, I can see that C is the hypotenuse, and when I take a look at angle A and I go across from it, that makes this the opposite, and that makes B right here the adjacent. Because they want B over C, I would have to say B is the adjacent over the opposite, or no, over C, which is the hypotenuse. So I would have to go and find the name of the ratio that is adjacent over hypotenuse. So remember, your names are going to be sine, cosine, or tangent, but that is not enough to answer the entire question. You have to say the name and the angle that was used. So as a reminder, I just used angle A. So pick one of these names, whichever one is adjacent over hypotenuse, with angle A, and that's going to give you these first two check boxes right here. Now, to do this problem correctly, I have to do that again, but this time, instead of doing it with angle A, I'm going to have to go back and actually erase all of my markings here and redo the entire problem again, but this time, instead of using A, you guessed it, I'm going to have to use angle B. So let's see here. Angle B, right there. If I look at this, I see that this is, again, the hypotenuse. We know that the hypotenuse never moves, but B, and if I go across, that gives me this side as being the opposite, so this is the adjacent now. And now, writing that out, I can see that B over C would actually be the opposite over the hypotenuse. So again, you would just need to set up your ratios using the names. Again, this one you're going to pick either sine, cosine, or tangent, and just make sure that the appropriate angle that you use for this one is angle B, and that would give you these last two checkboxes.